got smacked, but we got smacked, but we got smacked, but we got smacked, but we got smashed, bro.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Levelhead back with another live and leveled gamers podcast. We are here. It is the 29th of May, 2025. And we literally stand 7 days away from the Switch 2. And for your boy, for me, K-Bum, but he won't get his until probably later on that week or month. I had mine on the 4th by 8 or 9 p.m. Shouts out to me. Yes. Shouts out to GameStop. Thank you. What's up, Nia? One more week. Can y'all believe 8 years of waiting, 5 years of anticipating? A year ago I was ranting. Now we here. What's up, folks? What it do? Yeah,
What up,
man. Is Nia, you jumping on or what? You jumping on with us tonight? You gotta jump on, Nia. You can't hide all that fussing you was doing me last time. Where you at? Invitation is open, man. But what's up, folks? Yeah, man. Yeah. Drop those bombs. Okay, but I wish you were saying, but we got Mario Kart now.
But we got smashed, bro.
I don't know if I can give you that snap. It got to come natural. I can't just force it.
Where's she at? Is she jumping on tonight or not? I don't know.
Nah,
Okay, so
I don't think she jumping
right.
on.
Yeah, she snapped on me. I was listening, man. I was like, dang, Nia went off on your boy. I was like, dang, boy, you want them to be able to say, look at my powerful switch. I was like, Nia, I'm your boy. Anyway, what's up, Kawan? But yeah, man. So one more week. Keith, one more week. Oh, man, what's your thoughts, man?
My thoughts after hearing your story about GameStop, I'm like, Walmart, don't let me down. I got on the website yesterday and I was like, all right, my pre-order is still there. Everything looking good. I ain't saying nothing to nobody because I don't know if you heard in the stories.
Yeah.
Folks calling Walmart asking about it, and they order get canceled. I ain't saying nothing. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Y'all got it. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
I just
man.
looked at it.
It's still there, right? You still
It's
good.
still there. It's still there.
Let me know if I'm coming through clear, because I'm trying to remove that echo, and I think I figured out why it was echoing. So let me know if I'm coming through clear, at least me. If I'm loud, I know K-Bum and Keith should be loud, but let me know if I'm heard loud and clear. I believe I am, but I'm not for sure. So put a 1 in the comment section or the chat. Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Somebody. But yeah, man, I got a call, bro. GameStop called a brother. I didn't get the call. My wife did. And told her to let me know that I can come and pick up my Switch between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. on the 4th. Let me when she texted me, she said, I get a text, and it says, GameStop, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Switch. I'm like, huh? GameStop, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Switch. I'm like, what you mean 8 p.m.? It's a 12. So I called her like, what are you talking about? They said you could come pick your Switch 2 up at 8 p.m. I was like, ain't no way. But
There's a way.
that's correct. Y'all, yeah.
There's a God, there's a way.
What's up, Comic Book Trap? So I'm excited, man. I was shocked. Like, I get to go get it at 8 p.m. at the Bible study on Wednesday. I can go give the Lord praise and then go pick up my Switch. K-Bone, do you want me to open yours up, or you just want to, you just want me?
Man, don't touch my system, man. Just pick it up. Let me open it myself. Do not.
I can open it up
Let's
for you.
Go.
Make sure that make sure everything.
I got it. I appreciate
secure.
it.
I can open it up like K-Bone here. Here the picture, yo.
We
everything.
good.
Okay, don't open it up. All right.
Don't do me like that, sir. My good man.
So tonight, that's what we're gonna be talking about. One more week. Also, we're gonna talk about Sony cuts or drops the price of the PlayStation Pro, the PlayStation 5 Pro, the PlayStation 5. All its accessories. We're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk about this rumored Nintendo Direct next week, or if we believe it's gonna happen or not. It probably won't be a long cast tonight. And Summer Games Fest. I know, don't I? Every time. And Summer Games Fest 2025 is taking place next week as well. Am I wrong on that? I think I am right on that. But anyway, is there any other thing that I did not cover here? Okay. So, is there anything that y'all have seen? Anything in between now and then that y'all have watched, seen that y'all might want to discuss?
Nah, I've been kind of in and out a bit with my responsibility, so I don't have anything additional now. But maybe we get into it some a resurface we can discuss.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, man. I think I'm 6 or 7 episodes in on The Last of Us season 2, and even though I believe Abby looks more like
Ellie
in the actual game, Abby is a problem, bro.
She's doing some good acting.
She not only is she doing some good acting, they remind you of how formidable Abby is. Like,
yeah,
I forgot that first encounter with Ellie. Didn't go, Ellie, wait.
Oh yeah, that first encounter was rough, boy.
Yeah, so they replicate that scene almost to a T.
Ooh, okay.
Her clothes is a little different, but they represent that scene almost to a T, and it really gives so many different vantage points because you seeing it from multiple perspectives, not just Ellie and Abby's. You seeing it from different perspectives of different individuals, and Tommy and what's his name, the Asian guy. I can't think of his name right now.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name either.
But yeah, they did an awesome job, man. I forgot how brutal Last of Us 2 was. Like, Last of Us 2 was harder than the first one to really get through. That's a heavy game. That's a heavy game on on your mental and moral conscience. It's just like, man, Ellie is vicious and Abby is just
Jesse.
Thank you. Thank you,
job.
Kawan. Thank you, Kawan. Jesse. They really let you see Jesse's story from his vantage point and how he see Ellie. And what's the girl she with? Look, I can't think of all these girls. Anyway, check it out. With that being said, we going into what you've been gaming up. Oh, go Keith. Go ahead, Keith.
You mean Dina?
I was finna say Dina, but I wasn't for sure. But yeah, Dina, the love interest. You get to see Jesse's view of his view of Ellie, and I don't want to spoil anything. They really give you they really take the story and what Ellie understood and knew, and they fleshed that out in a way that I didn't expect them to go.
Okay.
The game doesn't go this direction, but they do. They talk about stuff that the game doesn't let you know where Ellie is on any of this stuff. But in the movie, they do it. So it's good, man. It's real good. I just can't wait till y'all watch it and let me know, your thoughts. I think y'all gonna really enjoy it. But anyway, let's get into what you've been gaming on so we can go ahead and go to these topics. Let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
But we got smashed, bro.
All right, who's going first?
Out there in the water, see if the water's good. Let me start off by saying I want to say I finished. Maybe I didn't finish, but I finished Star Wars Survivor. Maybe. K-Bun, did you beat the final person in Star Wars Survivor? So. Darth.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't finished then. I gotta fight him. He was giving me the hands, man. He was giving me the swords, the blades, the force. He gave me the force, man. I'm gonna have to. I gotta go back and fight him. But I'm right there. He
Is
gave
it good?
me the force, man. No, it's good. It's good.
I gotta pick up. I gotta go back to Tatooine and go ahead and finish it up.
No, the gameplay is very addictive. And it was fun. I mean, when I beat the one guy, Dagan, spoiler alert, maybe? I don't know. But then, there was more to it. And yeah, I'll just leave it right there. But yeah, played Star Wars Survivor. Then I got on NSO with Miss Video Game herself.
Nuh-uh.
And what did we
told
play?
me that I just want people to know I got a powerful sister. That's what you want. Level up. I was like, Neil really went off on a brother. Go ahead, man.
What did we play? She watched me play. Oh man, I need the list of those games in front of me. What's the Nintendo Nintendo 64 games? We played some Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racers, Killer Instinct.
We played Ridge Race. We played Wave Race. She watched me play Killer Instinct. Let's see. What is Jet Force Gemini? Now, when that game came out, I was anticipating this game. I was a huge Rare fan. And then when it finally came out, something happened where I just wasn't excited no more. And I think I played a little bit of it, but not really. Man, we was playing that, and like the opening sequence, one of the cinematics or whatever, one of the aliens get crushed by a space pod or something like that. I wasn't ready. We was sitting there looking at it like, what just happened? But yeah, a space pod comes down from the sky and just lands on their chief or somebody like that. Blood splatters everywhere. It's a Nintendo 64 game. I know what we played. What we was playing the most of, we played Perfect Dark. We was playing Perfect Dark in co-op.
64?
Actually 64. And we was actually having a good time. The only drawback that made that game, and we played GoldenEye as well. Both of those games. The only drawback was that the controls were inverted and we couldn't switch them. But thank God, Nintendo heard our cries, and now we can change all the controls on the Nintendo 64 and all the other ones too. Yeah, because playing inverted was crazy. But I think I want to say that's everything. Oh, and me and my son, we played Mario Tennis. So there's a lot of NSO going on in the household, man. A lot of NSO. Shout out to Nintendo.
Hey, that's crazy. That boy crazy. So crazy thing is that's what I was playing on pretty much all weekend, man. I was on a N64 just craze. So, of course, Killer Instinct Gold, I finally, got once we got off the cast last week, I too went in and adjusted the controls to better reflect my skill set, so to speak. And your boy started handling business in Killer Instinct Gold. And Jingle and Tusk, man, I'm sitting up here just geeking out over this music. You know what? The N64 was a problem. I forgot how good the N64 was. The sound of the way the games sound, the way the games felt. Like, if it wasn't for the freaking PlayStation and CDs, the N64 would have been goated. It just it just didn't have it had PlayStation to come in with the right pieces at the right time to take all the love and intrigue from that platform away, because that was a dope platform. I also played Wave Race, and I forgot just how good this game was. And I want to play it, but I know Nintendo ain't going to let me play it. But I want to play the music. King, how did you feel about the music in Wave Race?
I thought it was appropriate. It felt wet.
Excuse
It felt
me.
like
I don't think I was paying attention enough with that comment.
No, the music, like it felt appropriate, like you were on jet skis. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was the perfect marriage of racing, water. It was a total experience. I do want to say this before you continue. We did also play Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart.
Yeah, the K1. Oh, hey, yo, like exactly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I want to say this, man. I really geeked out on. Me and my younger brother used to play Wave Race like nonstop. One thing that still hits hard in wave races is the actual physics of the waves. Like, it still feels buttery smooth. And one thing I noticed is the gamepad analog is not as good. I mean, not the gamepad, but the Pro Controller game analog is not as good as the 64s. It's not. I think the height of the 64 analog stick, that center analog stick, lets you have better control as you maneuver the turns and different things like that. I noticed it didn't feel like I remember. Like, dang, I used to be able to do this stuff way better. And I feel it's like the height of the actual analog stick on the 64 is better than are not necessarily better, but the height of it gives you more control over just how much you turn left and right and all that type of stuff. The other thing that really hit my nostalgia was the music. And I'm gonna play this, and I'm not worrying about Nintendo. Fair use. I'm gonna play this music, man. I don't think they're gonna bother me. I don't think they're gonna bother me. But this song, this right here, man, is my favorite save. Right? The way this stuff sounded. This was
Does it also sound wet?
It sounds watery. I ain't gonna say it sounds oceany. But it was the guitars and That's just how good this soundtrack that had no business being this good. None. Them guitars are just. I'm a musician, so when I heard this stuff again, I was like, Nintendo was on some stuff. Whoever made this game was on some stuff with this game. The music is just on another level in this game. I don't know, K-Bumper, you ever heard it? It didn't have no reason sounding this good, man, on a cartridge. He said, please cut the music off now or we come. No, bro, this music sounds so good. But anyway, I was geeking out over Wave Race, man. And Keith, what it made me do is it made me anticipate even the more the GameCube for the Switch 2. Because I want to play Wave Race Blue Storm. I think it's Blue Storm, if I'm not mistaken.
Blue Storm.
And all the other stuff. And I'm like, man, like, that was my, like, I don't know what it was, but the N64 and the GameCube was my era. Like, that was when I became a real, for real Nintendo fan with those two platforms. And playing all these games really just brought back that nostalgia feel, and being able to change the controller back to accommodate how the controls are now really opened it up, man. But yeah, I like you, Keith, I had a good time on the N64, bro. Like, I don't know what it was, but the graphics didn't look bad to me. Everything was like, I can play this. So if you have a Switch and you have NOS or NSO or whatever you say it, is it NOS, Nintendo Online Service? NOS.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Nintendo Switch on. So NSO, go and download the N64 and try out those games. Do yourself a service. If you came from that era, it's going to be very nostalgic. If not, you're just going to get to see just how ahead in many ways some of these games were. What's up, Cherry Man? Comic Book Crunch. Darkwing Dragon. I think I got everybody. But yeah, man, do yourself a service and go check those out. I mean, yeah, the N64 is dope on NSO. With that being said, that's what you've been gaming on for this cast. So, as y'all know, next Thursday is...
I didn't get a chance to... Hold on. I didn't get a chance to go.
You didn't go?
No, I didn't go. You got excited.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Go ahead, K-Ball. My bad. I sure did.
Nah, actually, there is... I mean, there's some... Okay. Let me get into the conversation. All right. So, what I've been gaming on. So, the use rules... so that's 2K. Actually, I've been playing more 2K. The homies, I said what I said. But the homies have actually got back onto 2K. So actually playing with a squad now. So that's pretty cool. Then Marvel Rivals, playing that still. But there's a new game. There is someone else that has come up and that I am playing and that I am actually having fun. So, do you guys remember at the Game Awards? There was a game at the Game Awards. We were like, why is this game even here? Who is playing you? Who has played you? I don't know if you guys remember, but it was
say it again. It was a game.
There was a game at the Game Awards, and we were like, who is you? Why you here?
Okay, I'm trying to think if I can remember.
Why you even? It was Game of the Year. It was up for Game of the Year. You were like, why are you here? Who brought you? Who let you in?
What talking about?
Who let you in?
It was a cards game.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's third. Bellatrix. Exactly. So this game. I'm not here for the build up. I got to do what I got to do. Come on, let me build up. So the game was free on a PSN Plus. The game was free. And so I'm like, okay, it's free. I'm down for a free download. You know, I'm up for free download, cuz. And so I went and downloaded it. Gave it a try. And I'll say this. I just bought the game on my cell phone.
You enjoy it. But that is your angle. That's your lane, though, bro.
This game is really good. Like no no cap, bro. It's okay. So let me explain the game, because we just thought it was a card game. Is that true, Keith? You thought it was just a card game? I thought it was just a card game.
It looked like.
I thought it was just like solitaire.
No, I
That's what I thought it was.
a card game, but yeah, I think that's fair.
I thought it was just a card. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I didn't think it was
I
just a
thought it was
card
just-
game, but I did not think it was
Well-
much of a game. But yeah, I'll say that.
Well, you okay? Good. You stand up for what you believe in. So I thought it was a card game.
You know, I try.
And so I went into it. I'm like, okay, let me play this game. And so I started playing it. I'm like, and what it is, and so this is going to be unique. It is a rogue-like poker game.
A rogue poker game.
Rogue-like. So you know what rogue-like is. Rogue-like is, so every time you play it is different,
It's different,
right?
right.
You get different power-ups, you get different abilities as you play, and those abilities help you defeat the bosses. So that's what the game is. So you're getting all these abilities, you're getting all these power-ups so that you can defeat the main boss. And so I'm like, cool, yeah, let's do this. And so he said, lost me roguelike. I know it, right? So the way it is this. So they deal you a hand of 8 cards, right? And out of those 8 cards, you can either play the hand, or you can discard cards to get new cards. But you're trying to use those poker hands to get to a certain score, right? So you're trying to use it to get to a certain score. And then if you get a certain score, you beat that level. And so each poker hand, like 2 pair, so you have 2 pair, you have a flush, you have a royal flush, you have a straight, you have a 3 of a kind, full house, 4 of a kind, a pair, high card, right? You have all these, and each one of them have a different level when you activate it, right? And so you're trying to get a certain point level. You have different hands of poker that give you certain points, right? And then you want to build together this hand to beat that level, because you get a certain amount of points for each time. But you have joker cards. So after you beat that level, you get money back. And that money you can use to buy jokers. Those jokers give you unique abilities. Like it gives you multipliers. Or it gives you, every time you play a heart, you get this ability. Or every time you match a straight, you get this ability. And so you want to beat the first 2 levels and then get to the boss. And then the boss has like a negative impact to you. So the negative impact would be like all your spades are debuffed. So you get no points for spades. Right? So any spade you play, you won't get any bonus points for it. Or your abilities. Or it says something like you can't discard any cards. Or the worst one is like when you draw cards, they're face down. So you don't know what they are. And so you play the bosses, and they have these unique abilities. And bro, it is a strategy game. So it's a strategy game built into this simple premise of being a poker game. And I have to say, I take back what I said about that game. Sometimes you have to play the game to understand it, and it is addictive. Like I said, I just paid $10 because I got it for free on PlayStation. I just paid $10 to get it on my phone. So I'm like, this is something I'm gonna do when I'm like on a plane, I'm flying somewhere and I don't have internet and I want to play something. Like I usually play like Sudoku is what I usually play. Some for my mind, something with strategy. But I'm like, this is more fun than playing Sudoku. And so I just bought it. I think it's dope. I'm excited. I'm gonna play it a whole lot more. I got it on my like I said,
What is it called
my
again? K-Bub?
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
Am I saying it wrong? It's
I
Sudoku,
don't
right?
know. I don't know if you said it right or wrong. It's just funny hearing you
Sudoku.
say it. Sudoku.
Sudoku. So
Sudoku
yeah, no,
sounds dope.
it's right up my alley because it is a strategy game. You know, I play Magic, the card game. I play XCOM. I play Civ. I play the Marvel strategy game. Like it's all
It's my own
in the same
experiments with
realm
play.
of strategy puzzle type games, and it's right in my wheelhouse. And I'm excited. I think it's dope. It proved me wrong. It's a banger.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that game. We were questioning why it was there.
I know now.
So, anything else on what you've been gaming on? Is that it?
No, that's it. That's it.
All right. All right.
Oh yeah, one more. I did want to say, Nia, thank you. I did see in the chat you said you're still praying for me and the wife. I appreciate that. The funeral is going to be this Saturday, so we're just finishing up everything. I know the wife is running point on a lot of things, and so just been off of work dealing with that and just working through it. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Nia.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Neil. So, as y'all know, we are approaching the end game. Next week, this time next week, we should all who have pre-ordered and secured our Switch 2s will have the Switch 2 in hand next week. Keith, 7 days. And actually,
Right.
6 and a few hours. More days, we will have the Switch 2. So, sir, how are you feeling about this? How are you feeling, Keith?
Like most things that I'm anticipated for, I'm excited, but it hadn't hit me yet. You know, like Wednesday is going to hit me like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to get a chance to play Switch 2. So it ain't hit me yet, but I'm excited. I can't wait. I've been, trying to keep up with everything. And then the internet happened and it reminded me that, everywhere on the internet ain't safe. Somebody got their hands on the Switch 2 early.
Oh, really?
They got their hands on
I was
it
going to
early.
play it, but I don't think I'm going to play it. What they shared.
Yeah, like I hate stuff like that. Like, yo, we've been waiting, and I'm gonna go into this whole spiel. We've been waiting, anticipating, and getting excited about stuff. Why are you on the internet showing what it's gonna look like? This is my experience, and of course, and you're still gonna have your own personal experience. But like, I can't stand the internet sometimes. But the cool thing about it is they can't use it anyways,
Right, it's brick.
because it's brick. So
Oh,
it is what it is.
wow.
But I'm excited.
Well, you need a
Yeah,
day one update to play it.
Exactly. And it's
I didn't know that.
That ain't out. Yep.
Yeah, you got to have it's a patch or a day one patch or whatever that it got to connect to it's DRM.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
it got to connect to the
and they-
internet, and you got to update it and all the new, and then it's ready to play. So it's basically the Xbox One situation.
But I bet once they connect that bug and they go to the internet before it's time,
I'm gonna find out because I'm hooking it up. I'm hooking it up on Wednesday, bro. I'm hooking it up on
that
Wednesday
would be
night.
crazy.
If they better not break my system.
That would be crazy.
Now you got me thinking. I think I'm gonna wait till 12 midnight. To hook that bug up.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, now Keith got me thinking, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. This is Fast Fusion. Keith, I don't know if you've seen this trailer, but they got
Seen it.
a better. It looked good. I'm excited, man. My birthday is Sunday. My anniversary is on the 5th, so the Switch 2 is coming out on 5 days from my birthday, and on the day of one of the greatest days of my life, when I said I do
Look
to
at
my
you.
Booski
You
baby.
better. You better.
When I said I love you for forever, girl. You're mine. You ain't going nowhere. Anyway, that Switch, that's what I'm saying. I love you forever, Switch 2. You ain't going nowhere. Anyway. But yeah, man, I'm excited. So Mario Kart World will finally be experienced and all the other glory. Is there anything, Keith? Let me ask you, K-Bum, how are you feeling, sir? You got the Switch 2. How are you feeling?
I'm personally, I'm not in any rush. I'm still enjoying my PlayStation, so I'm not in any rush to get in. And I trying to keep bringing it up. I've been focused on other things, so I haven't really been anticipating it, and I'm not getting mine day one. So there also that you don't have that. I don't have that level of hype of I'm getting day one when it came out. I can't wait. I got patience. I'm good. I'm excited for it, but I'm not like on the edge of my seat like I was for my PS5.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm taking off. I'm off work for my anniversary, y'all. For my anniversary. I'm off for my anniversary. I ain't have the.
That's funny.
I wasn't gonna tell
That's
them I'm
funny.
taking off for my get my new Nintendo Switch too, but I am taking off for my anniversary. So, and I'm gonna take the car to the shop on that morning. So I'm gonna have my Switch 2. The kids gonna be at summer school, so me and the wife will be at home together. I'm gonna have the Switch 2. I'm gonna have my wife on my anniversary. Lord, it shall be a great time in the house of level head. Can she hear me? Anyway, so I have my Switch 2. I'll be home with the wife on my anniversary. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So anyway, but okay. So let me ask this, Keith: what games are you getting? What are the games that I know? Is it just Mario Kart World? What else are you getting?
No. So obviously Mario Kart World, Hogwarts Legacy.
You getting
I'll have
Hogwarts?
that.
Oh, really?
I already bought it. Remember when I was telling y'all it was on sale on the Switch, and all you need to do is pay $10 for the upgrade.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I got it for it was 17, so I bought it for $27 versus the $60 that other people got to pay. So
Okay.
I hurry up and jumped on that. So those two right now, I don't know, and then I'm gonna of course play a bunch of my older Switch games just to see how they perform with the better hardware. But as far as anything else, Cyberpunk, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna let you enjoy all that glory. But that's probably it for right now.
Okay. So Hogwarts for the Switch 2. I don't know if I don't know if this game. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to tell me, man, because I'm not trying to get all these games. I'm not trying to spend $69 on all these titles. But you said you got the discounted version. Is it still discounted?
I don't think so. I can check.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you think about it. So the game, I know you already said it. I'm getting Cyberpunk and Cars Mario Kart World. I'm getting the Pro Controller. Are you getting any accessories?
I ain't even think about it. Probably not. Not yet. Since you can still use all your old stuff. Then again, I might change my mind next week. We'll see. That Pro Controller do look nice.
Nia said, "Don't hold the Switch 2 longer than you hold your wife." It depends on how my wife acted. Y'all don't know my wife. K-Bum knows, but y'all don't know my wife. So it won't be no holding if she don't want to be held. So it might be the Switch and me. But if she want me to hold her, I shall be holding her more than the Switch 2. I got all weekend to play the Switch 2. I don't have all weekend to have the house to myself with my wife. So anyway, for you young people, just cover your ears up. Just grown up talking. But anyway, yeah, I plan on I'm getting the Pro Controller. I'm getting Cyberpunk. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Fast Fusion because I think it's not going to be that expensive.
15.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Fast Fusion, and man, I'm really wanting another game. I don't know if it's gonna be Street Fighter 6 or something else. Since I already have Street Fighters on my PlayStation 5, I don't really think I need it on the Switch. And I forgot about what's that other game from Sony, from Capcom on the Switch too. The hack and slash with all the demons and stuff. I don't know if I really want that game.
Devil May Cry?
Is that?
No.
No, it's another.
You said Capcom.
You said Sony?
That's not Capcom.
Capcom.
Kanitsu something.
Yeah, that.
Is that day one?
Yeah. Oh, that's day one. You didn't know that? If I'm not mistaken, it's day one. Yeah, that's day one. So it's gonna be a lot of games out there that I can get, but yeah, I'm getting Cyberpunk right now. I'm not having second thoughts, but I'm like, do I really want Cyberpunk? But I want to support them. I do. I want to support what they're doing with this title. But yeah, man. K-Bum, what are you getting for your Switch 2, man? When you get it?
So definitely playing Mario Kart, but I have the bundle, so that's a given. But I'm probably only buying one game on it, and that's Civ 7.
Okay.
I'll pay full price for that on the Switch too. So that'll be probably the only game I get at launch. And I'll see what else happens, what else goes on. I'll have to get the online because of if I want to play Mario Kart with the homies. So I'll have to bow down and I guess get the Switch online, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'll be getting, the Civ 7.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. NSO, baby. NSO.
Now, is the GameCube stuff, is that day one too?
I think I don't see. Oh yeah, it's day one.
Okay.
The GameCube is day one.
I think if the GameCube stuff is there, I don't think I'm gonna need much else. I think that's gonna be enough for me, for to hold me over. Because I still got to get Ghost of Yotei. I still have, so I can't be spending too much. I can't be using my Best Buy card over using my Best Buy card. My wife might cut it up and throw it in the trash. Any accessories, K-Bum? No, any Pro controllers?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
You gonna use the Joy-Cons?
I got a Pro controller.
Are you gonna use the older Pro controller?
Yeah, I ain't tripping on no game chat button.
You don't want a new Pro controller?
Eventually I probably will, but day one, man, you better give me that old school program. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just don't have no game chat button. I'm good, and I'm gonna try to get. I'm looking at it. I hope it's legit. I'm gonna try to get that little $30 SD card from Walmart. That's my other accessory I'm gonna get.
Man,
You gonna try to own brand?
I'm gonna try to own brand. They probably all made from the same facility.
So I see on here Cyberpunk on sale for $24 on PS. And I know, ain't that crazy? I'm still getting it on the Switch. Let me see.
You better play it on the Switch and stop playing.
Yeah, I'm getting it on the Switch. I ain't gonna do that. So in the chat, some of y'all are getting the Switch too. I need to know what games are being purchased, what accessories are being purchased. Day one. We know Mario Kart World is the game. Keith, we got to get on. We got to get on. If you're going to be off, we got to get on Mario Kart World. Yeah, we got to do that. K-Bum, I'm almost tempted to drive your stuff up to you that day.
Nah, bro, don't do that. You don't got to do that. You don't got to do that, bro.
I don't. Okay,
that's a bit much. Nah, man. Enjoy your system, bro. Enjoy your system.
That's love right there. He ain't gonna make.
He said you cleared my conscience. Cleared my conscience.
I told him I open it up for him. So what
you
game?
You better not touch the system, though.
Oh yeah, he said SD cards, express cards. Still got, but I ain't gonna. You know what? Because I'm not buying a whole bunch of games at lunch. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with the 250 on on board storage. I think I'm good with Cyberpunk because it's a physical game. So I don't even think that's downloading on the system, right, Keith? No, that's not downloading on the system. It's playing straight from the card. So the only other game that I'm be downloading is Mario Kart World, which will be preloaded on the system, I think. And Fast Fusion, which probably won't be much. So I'm good. I'm good on the SD Express right now. I'll wait on that.
I want to point something out while you saying all that. So it's called, if I can say this right, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. I just want to point this out.
Yeah.
And this is probably gonna be clipped. But it's not a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One game. It's strictly next gen game. So that's cool that seeing that game on the Switch day one.
What is
Switch
it called
2 day
again?
one. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Is using the RE engine. I might check that out because I wanted to play it when I had my Game Pass, but
why am I fronting like I can spell this?
KUNITSU dash
I got
GAMI.
I'm over here. I'm sounding out like I'm really over here spelling something. Like I'm spelling that over here right.
he got his tongue out.
I got a C. I put KNCAN. I'm like, none of this is right. How you spell this? Let me see it. Okay, for the God. All right, go ahead, Keith. You got it again. I interrupted you. Finish what you were saying.
No, I want to see some comparisons. Like we doing all these comparisons. Everybody like to compare this game to the other ones. I want to see what the Switch 2 stack up against the Series S, X, and PS5. But yeah, I was actually watching some videos on this game. So it's like a combination. It's not just hack and slash.
No.
There's strategy involved. There's a lot going on. So yeah, you might hear me say I got this game too. We'll see.
Nia, how is how you say this? Kunitsu Gima Path of the Goddess. How is it? You said you got it.
Oof.
I know. Might as well go. How is it, Nia? How is it? You should be on here, man. But how is it? Yeah, I never heard of dudes before.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Let me know. What's up, Dark 301? Let me know, bro, what you getting day one for the Switch 2. What is your day one purchase? Keith, this looks good. I heard someone who played it said it looks pretty much on par with the other versions. It don't look like it's really dropping off at all. I don't think it's a lot to run it, though.
It's only a 10 gig game.
Okay, dang, that's not big at all. He said, Dark, DJ Fanatic, what's up, bro? You said, day one, I'm getting Mario Kart World, Pro Controller, and I want that Demon, how you say that? Damien, is it Daema?
Ex Machina.
Daema, Ex Machina, or however you spell it. Daema, is that how you say it?
Damon.
I don't think so.
Damon Ex Machina.
Damon? Is it Damien or Daema?
Damon
Ex Machina. Okay. Who else on here? I'm getting a new game mode update. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what y'all saying. Let me know what y'all getting. Nia said.
Hold on, Level. You got to listen. I know Comic Book Crunches. I heard tripping, but Comic Book Crunch says whatever the ski mask gets him, that's what he's playing. Hey, I'm gonna have to report you to the authorities, sir.
I was going up to see what they were saying. Right when I was about to read what he said, you read it. Heart and Soul, welcome to the show, Heart and Soul. I didn't see you in here. He said, same, not buying any digital games at lunch. Don't need express card. Right, I don't need the express card right now. Let me see. That was K-Bum. Path of the Goddess is day one for me. That's Dart 301. Is getting a new game mode update at lunch. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Nia, what are you getting? You didn't say what you're getting. Somebody clipped the last podcast and made a video. Yeah, you didn't see that, Nia. The first voices on there is you going off on me. That's why I remembered. I'm like, he just gonna put that part. Nia you just want people to say you got a powerful sister. Look at me too. I'm like, Nia, why you do me like that? And he would clip it right there. What else? Let me see. Let me see. What are they saying? Okay, so Mario Kart. This is Dark 301 says I'm getting Mario Kart, Cyberpunk, Path of the Goddess, and Split Fiction. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, let me know what y'all getting, man. That's all I'm getting. I don't want to overdo it. Mario Kart is going to get crazy play. Fast Fusion, I just wanted to support them and the visuals. They doing some great things. Kawan said all my bills paid, my credit card paid. Treating myself for Father's Day. That's what I'm talking about. I'll never go off on the podcast ever again. Nia, hush up. I was sitting there. Did you hear the fright in my voice? No, Nia. I'm like, I would never say it like that to K-Buff. I would have like, what you talking about, man? I was being so careful with Nia. Like Nia was just going off. But anyway, Nia, you okay. You could go off on me anytime. I'm okay with it. You was making your points.
Not me.
No,
not
you
anytime.
can't. No,
you don't get that luxury.
Never.
You don't get that luxury.
Oh, you talking about you not gonna let it go? Yeah, I ain't gonna. Nah, K-Buff, I was like, I ain't letting you slide, but I let Nia slide. I'm getting Mario Kart, Cyberpunk, and maybe Fantasy. Is Fantasy? Is Final Fantasy 7 day one too?
She said it said Fantasy Life.
Oh, Fantasy Life. Okay. Fantasy Life. What is that? What's Fantasy Life?
One of them Nia games.
Yep.
One of them Nia games. Just know that much.
Fantasy. Oh, okay.
A cozy game.
Okay.
Now my kids want me to get Survivor Kids. I might get it for them. We'll see.
Survivor. Let me look that up too. I remember saying that one.
They're gonna have to clean up something around
Fantasy.
here.
Nia. Well, Fantasy. You really? Okay. All right. I see what this is. You getting this for the Switch too? This is on the Switch too? Okay. The Switch too? Why am I doing it like that? Is this Switch too?
Does nobody want Madden? Nobody want Madden on the Switch
Madden ain't
too?
coming out on day one.
Oh, that's you show right. It says August.
Yeah.
No matter what day that come up.
So this is what Nia's talking about. Fantasy Life. Is this Switch too? Is this coming to the Switch too? Y'all not listening to nothing I'm saying.
I'm hearing you. I don't know. Yeah, I believe so. Nia said it is.
Nia, is this coming to the Switch 2 or this is on the Switch and you just going to play it on the Switch 2? Which one is it? Is there a Switch 2 version? Oh, I also might do the... Okay, so that's why I'm not worrying about it. It's a lot that's coming. I'm getting online services, which I already have. So that means I get to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm looking forward to playing Kirby. I don't know if Kirby is free as well. Is Kirby free?
No.
So you gotta buy Kirby.
Won't be free. Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy Kirby because I do want to play. That looks good to me. So I didn't really play a lot of Kirby on the Switch because I didn't like how it looked. I'm gonna be honest with you, Keith. That's the main reason I stopped playing it is it just looked horrible to me. But I'm gonna get. I think it's what a $20 difference or $10, $20 upgrade.
Yeah, it's an $80 game. It's an $80 game. Just FYI.
So how much is the upgrade?
$20.
Okay. I might get like a $50 gift card in currency and get Shannon and that. And that's pretty much going to be it for me. I'm not trying to go broke on day one. I'm trying to enjoy my wife life. Anything else? Any other game that y'all might be talking about? I got Kirby for $40 last month. Okay.
Whoop.com.
What's that? Whoop, whoop. I don't know what that is.
That's where she got it from.
Okay. So anyway, I'm excited for the Switch 2. I'm gonna be even more excited next week when it's finally here and we can really I could talk about it, hands-on experience on the podcast. Are we on that night? Are we taking a break, Key?
Oh yeah, no, we on.
Hey,
we gotta
man,
be on. We gotta talk about the experience.
I might not.
Well,
Want to
y'all
come and
gotta talk
to
about the
y'all.
experience.
I might not want to come and talk to y'all on that night. I might want to spend a little bit more time. Well, I don't know if I can. It depends on what me and my wife do. If my wife want to wait till the weekend to go out for our anniversary, then I'm here. If she want to go out that night, then it's a. I'm gonna let y'all know because that is anniversary night. She takes precedence over you guys.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, she does.
I love y'all. I do. I really do love y'all. Even the ones I don't know. I love y'all in the Lord. But but yeah, she takes precedence. So if she want to do something that night, or she want to go somewhere, then I'm gonna be doing that. But most likely she gonna want to do it on the weekend. So we'll see. So
you gotta say, please understand.
Yeah, please understand.
Please understand. Please understand.
So nobody getting the camera.
Nia,
you getting the camera? Okay. Anyone else in here getting the camera?
I'm looking for my own camera. I don't want the Nintendo camera.
Okay. All right, but yeah, man, next week, bro. I know it's not. We have talked about the Switch 2 so much. It's not really anything to really. I'm just anticipating it, man. I'm looking forward to it. But right now, a week before the storm hits, I'm excited, man, and it's just good times. Just good times. I feel like going dark and just stop watching all the stuff on the Switch, but I can't do it. I be watching any and everything I see. I'm still watching it. Rich goes to the next thing. Supposedly, or do we want to talk about Sony first? Do we want to talk about Sony and the price drop?
That's my. We can go with what you want to go with.
No, it's up to y'all. That's what I got for the second thing.
Now look, whatever second. Let's go.
Okay, so Sony on this week, and Keith, you shared this, or K-Bum shared. One of y'all shared this. No, it was you, Keith. You shared in the chat that Sony, and I'll let you take the floor and I'll pull it up. Sony has cut some of the pricing of a lot of their hardware and accessories. Go ahead, sir, and share what's going on.
So I got to give y'all my thoughts on this.
Well, share what's going on first, and then give your thoughts.
Yeah. So Sony cut their game console prices by $50. And during what is you got the article up?
I'm going to it. That's why I'm
saying it's like May 28th to June,
like the 11th, something like that. The 11th.
So June 11th. So I found this article on IGN. Well, I saw it on Twitter, and it was from IGN, and I missed some of the information. I just read price drop, and I went immediately there. So the PlayStation VR. The PlayStation VR 2 is $50 off. The Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds 30% off. $30 off. DualSense Edge is $30 off. Access controllers $20 off, and the DualSense wireless controllers $20 off. And of course, the consoles are the Pro and the regular PS5 are $50 off a piece. So I was curious, and I immediately sent it to the fellas, and I was like, "What's this?" So we had a back and forth.
What's this?
I'll let Level talk about the back and forth, but what it is this is PlayStation Days of Play.
That's for us. They don't need to know what our discussion was.
All right, then it's over with. So during the Days of Play promo event, this is something that Sony's been doing since I think 2017. And I never knew anything about it. I didn't know anything about Days of Play. But yeah, since 2017, they've been doing this where they discount consoles, accessories, and things of that nature. They even, I think it was 2019, they did the same thing for the PS4 Pro. So yeah, I think this is just good business by Sony. It's a good business marketing strategy to entice customers, especially with the PS5 Pro. even though it's just $50, I think people will still,
It's
try to
something.
run out and it is something that people will
It's
probably try to
something.
run out and get it, as opposed to during the same time Microsoft raised their prices about $100 per
Right.
device. So to me, it's good business, good marketing for Sony.
Okay. So I got it here. It says, update. Sony confirms PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro discount during Days of Play 2025 promotion event. It says, in a post on the PlayStation blog, Sony announced the return of Days of Play, which kicked off on May 28th and runs through June the 11th. Days of Play begin May 28th at 12:01 a.m. through June 11th at 11:59 p.m. Local time in each region. Deal on PlayStation 5 consoles offered includes in the United States and Canada, PlayStation 5 consoles, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 bundle, digital and standard will be available starting at $399 USD and $509.99 CAD or Canada, saving up to $119.99 in the United States and $159.99 in Canada, compared to buying separately. So if you buy this bundle, you're getting both these systems for between $120 to $160 cheaper. In select regions such as Europe and Asia, PlayStation 5 consoles, digital and standard, will be on promotion starting at $399.99, $339.99, and $65,980 yen, which is $50 USD off PlayStation 5 Pro. There will also be offers for PlayStation 5 accessories and games, including $50 USD off PlayStation VR 2. Man, is VR 2? How is VR 2 doing? How is VR doing?
It's niche.
So it's not okay. So it's not doing much. All right.
It's niche.
It's niche. All right. VR 2 and PlayStation VR Horizon Call of the Mountain bundle. $30 off Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds. $30 off DualSense Edge wireless controller. That's a deal. $20 off Access controller. $20 off DualSense wireless controller. That's a deal too. I mean, various discounts on PlayStation 5 games, including Astrobot. Great game. Gets old after a while. But anyway, good game. MLB The Show 25. I need to play that. The Last of Us 2 Remastered and Lego Horizon Adventure. I need to get that game. I still got to get that. Hopefully that comes from the Switch too. I might get it on there. Meanwhile, players who joined PlayStation Plus during this last year, during this year's Days of Play can save up to 33% on select 12-month membership. So you can get the 12 months membership if you joined during this year. Players who joined the PlayStation Plus during this year's Days of Play can save up to 30. So you can get it for 33% cheaper if you get it right
to upgrade.
Now. To upgrade.
It's upgrade. It's to go from one level to the next.
Okay,
that's the deal you're getting.
All
for
right.
the remaining time you have the plan.
Okay.
Because I did it last year or something like that.
Okay.
2 years ago, something like that.
Players who are currently a PlayStation Plus Essential or Extra member, you can save 33% on remainder of your membership when upgrading to the PlayStation Plus Premium Deluxe, which K-Bomb literally just said. So, this is, okay, so I'm going to let K-Bomb come in, and then I'll kind of give some insight to what Keith was saying, and I'm going to backtrack on a few things that I said in the chat. I'm of course correct here live on the Live Level Gamer podcast. Go ahead, Mr. K-Bomb.
Yeah, so I'll keep my comments strictly to kind of what I was trying to get out of this. So I think this is a major move by Sony. The reason why I'm saying it's a major move because everyone right now in the industry is raising prices. Xbox is raising prices. Nintendo has thrown around the idea of raising the price of the Switch 2. Even Sony themselves is raising prices. The price of their console went up in other markets as well, and also I believe this price cut is lower in some markets too. But I think this is a great move by Sony. I think after seeing that the Switch went a whole 8 years without dropping price, seems kind of weird to me. But I mean, I understand it was still selling. They did what they did. They made money off the system. But I think this is dope for Sony to do this for their consumers. The fact that the PlayStation brand isn't dying, the Sony isn't hemorrhaging, even though they squandered an entire 2024 year with only one first party game, which is Astrobot. The future for 2025 looks better. And even within the last quarter, they sold 9.5 million systems from last quarter. And so the fact that they're giving us a price cut on the systems for those people, there's still millions of people who are looking to buy a PlayStation and going to buy a PlayStation. There's millions of people out there to do so. I think this is a great move by them to kind of position themselves to say, hey, this is something we're giving back to you. And even to drop the price of the Pro, even though we do know it's struggling. And that's not what you usually do for something that's struggling, right? You want people to kind of buy it at the price it is because it is an expensive system. It is a lot inside that system. But the fact that they also included the newer system, which is the Pro, in the price cut is a kudos to them. I would say being consumer friendly. I won't throw shade at anybody else, but I would say it's being consumer friendly because they're making it better, easier for their consumers, or cheaper, for their consumers to buy the system. So I'm excited about it. I think it's dope. The deals on the games aren't that great this time around. I know last year I definitely bought some titles, I believe, during the sale. The sales this year isn't the greatest, or maybe just the titles I'm looking at isn't really what I'm looking for. But I think it's dope. I'm excited for it. And if you didn't have one and you're waiting for a PlayStation, I think now is the best time to do it, and kind of sparks up some of that traffic, that system purchase during the summer where it's kind of have a lower period. So I think it's a good thing to do. Also, I wish they would do a better deal on their PSN, which they do not do. They don't really discount it for new subscribers or for a new membership. They really only give you the deal for an upgrade, which I don't like. I wish they would discount the price for the next year. But that's my complaint about that. But anyway, that's what I got to say about it.
Okay, Keith, did you have anything else to say? I know I threw you out there at the beginning, but did you get all your thoughts out, or or is it okay for me to go?
I think you can go. I was just looking at the games, and I see what K-Bone mean. If this is all they're showing on the PlayStation website, I understand. I mean, I guess Space Marine, but even that's still kind of expensive. Yeah.
It's a lot of deals, Keith. But like for the major titles, it's not much off, right? It's not that big of a discount to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So when Keith shared this, I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or the day before. One of the
day. I think it was day before yesterday.
My initial response, I feel like I've been in Switch 2 mode. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've been everything like Switch 2 right now. So everything kind of has a Switch 2 gloss on it. And I saw my fandom kind of starting to poke his chest out a little bit. And I got deflated. I didn't really get deflated, but after reading through many protests of my take in the chat, I came to the conclusion that the pushback was warranted, and I was tripping. So, what I said,
I'm sorry, y'all. You guys don't know how crazy that sounds to us, to me and Keith, because usually he digs his heels a little bit deeper into his take. The fact that He looked at it, and to me it's funny, but I mean, the fact that the man came out and said it on the podcast instead of just saying it in the chat, I give him kudos. I give him kudos for that.
I'm turning a new leaf,
Absolutely.
man. I'm trying to.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
you're not aware, even to like Keith. Keith not aware that he be gaslighting, and but
No, Keith is aware.
but sometimes you ain't aware. And sometimes when Keith kind of tried to let me know I was level. Let's not really look at this through the lens of Nintendo Switch. Let's just look at it as in its own thing. And I just kind of just scooted on past all that. Keith, I said it's great value. I did. I said all the nice things, but I just don't think it's going to do anything to persuade anybody from getting a Switch 2. And that's literally has nothing to do with what's going on here. And I sat back and I was like, I was sitting up and I was like, well, it was the way I know K-Bump. I know K-Bump outside the cast, right? So I know when he say something, I like, this dude is done. He's like, this dude right here. And so I was like, wait a minute. If he already there, let me look at what and I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? This doesn't have anything to do with the Switch 2 in the sense of where I was taking it. So, yes, they're going to compete, and yes, they're going to do all what they do. This is smart business.
Yes.
But let me say this. This is dope. When you put it in the context of what's all going on and the fact that you got Microsoft literally raising the prices, to see Sony, and Nia kind of said that Sony knows where not to raise prices.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
That's over here. To see Sony in this market cut the price, whether it's $50 or $30 or $100, a price cut is a price cut, and it really is really smart business, which Keith and K-Bump said. So I wanted to kind of be like, you know what, Level, stop with the you counsel Warren. That's what you're doing. Stop with the counsel Warren. Don't get sucked back into that vortex. So I was like, let me take off my cape. Yes, this is dope.
Wow.
It's dope. The reason I couldn't see it at the time because I'm like, I'm all Switch 2 right now. I got a PlayStation 5. I don't care what. But then when I stepped back and I looked at it, I was like, no, this is dope. This is great. A great strategy. And like Heart and Soul said, it's good timing. It is going to.
It is good timing.
It's going to cause people to think a little bit. I don't think a lot, but it's going to cause people to think. Do I want the Switch 2 or do I want that PlayStation 5? So it's dope, and I'm not mad at it. A $450 PlayStation 5, and you are getting that extra power. The Switch 2 can't do what a PlayStation 5 can do. So, and you're getting a bundled in game as well. That is tempting. That is dope. So I just wanted to come on here live and let y'all know, yes, Level saw the error of his ways. And live on the Live Level Gamers podcast, I'm saying I'm in agreement with both you guys. Yes, this is dope. It wasn't that I didn't think it was dope. I just thought, no, y'all not trying to jump in and try to take some of the relevance from the Switch 2. Get out of here, Sony. That's what I was on. But it's not necessary. Level, you don't have to put on the cape. Take your shield off, put your sword down. Nintendo is okay. Don't go back into that lane. Like, boy, I've been in the boy. Hey, the Switch got me hyped right now. Level head down. So I put it down. So live on the Live Level Gamer podcast, I'm telling y'all, I was off. I was tripping. I was in my what they call that, Keith? That bag of caping for Nintendo. So I had to come off of it and realize this is dope, and Sony deserves all the credit. Shout out to y'all. Microsoft raised everything.
Everything. They raised the price of air near the console. they raised the price of everything.
So for them to do this and do this at this moment is all the way around. It's smart. It is very strategic, and it's going to make an impact. Whether even if you like just a PlayStation 4. and you've been waiting to move up to the PlayStation
You've been
5.
waiting.
This might be your
Exactly.
incentive. So
Exactly.
even the PlayStation 5 Pro came down $50. So yeah,
And
this
that may
all-
be enough for some people. That may just be enough. Like, oh man, that's just
Yeah.
enough for me to justify.
So
you know,
I wanted to come on here and course correct. You know what I'm saying? Live on the Live and Gamers game. I felt
That-
y'all last night.
that's
I
crazy.
looked at it. I was like, Level, you tripping. You need to let me slap myself.
Slap yourself.
Y'all know I'm
think
doing
about it.
all this because I'm 1 week away from the Switch 2.
You said it don't even matter. But no,
to me.
it don't even matter.
So I can lay it down 1 more week, y'all.
This dude is
So yeah,
tripping,
I
bro.
can come on here and just be like, I apologize. We got 1 more week to the Switch 2. Anyway.
He said, "I'm out anyway."
Yeah, it's over.
Oh,
why,
man.
why fight? Why? Let y'all. You got it. You right. I'm wrong.
That's
1 more
funny.
week. Switch 2 is here. But anyway, any more
No,
thoughts on this?
before you move on from that, I just want to let y'all know because usually, when me and Level are, it's usually either me or Level or Keith and Level. It's never me and Keith. I don't know why, but it's never me and Keith.
You know what?
I try to see your perspective. That's why.
Yeah, he
know
always
you
trying to
do.
see K-Buz's perspective.
All
Y'all
right, here we
ain't.
go.
He ain't.
Level, you was
never-
doing good, Level.
No, because I'm
Level,
drinking
you
now.
was doing good.
I laid down the sword, but Keith, no.
Oh,
Keith
Lord
be
have mercy.
intentionally
Man, you
misunderstanding
don't
what
put
I'm
that shield
saying.
down. Put
All right,
that
so let me
shield
stop.
back down.
All right. Can I go? Can I go?
Intentionally misunderstanding me.
Can I-
I'm like, Keith, you understand what I'm saying.
Can I-
Go ahead.
All
That's
right,
not true.
cool. So usually, what you saying something? Keep my back, Keith.
No, I'm just saying that's not true. It's not true.
So usually, if there's something and there's a disagreement, we usually go for about 6 hours of back and forth text. It's like a whole work day
Yeah, it is.
of back and forth text, going back and forth, just going off of tangents, going here, goalposts being moved left and right. I'm moving it, Levels moving it, Keith's moving it, and
Pouring
we just go.
gasoline on everything.
You said what?
I said, Keith just be pouring gasoline on everything.
Yeah, Keith's out here
Watch
pouring
it burn.
gasoline.
He looked like
But
Joker in I just want to see
some
it burn.
men just like to see
Just
the
a
world burn.
safety precaution, just in case it don't work out. The gold didn't move far enough. I'm gonna burn it. So
Oh, okay. So usually it's go that. So, but for me, it's been like I said that it's been a long week, and I bowed out quick. I said you're giving too much credit to the Switch. I'm out of here. I bowed out pretty. I had about three, four back and forth, and I'm like, I can't do it. I literally said I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy or the want to go back and forth. And I don't know if that was the catalyst, but I do want to give props for Level for actually saying it on the podcast and earn it out, because I think takes a big man to come out and just openly admit when he's wrong when it was done in private. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a big man to openly admit that, hey, I was wrong when the thing had happened was in private. So I'm just giving kudos to Level for that, because I think that's dope. So
I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. Yeah, and yes, K-Bon, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you what it was though. I'm gonna tell you what the juggernaut punch that I threw. It was a Hail Mary.
what
And
was it, sir?
He couldn't dodge it. When I sent that screenshot of the PlayStation 4 Pro, what was it, 2019?
I was like, this Negro sent this picture up here. I was like, wait a minute, they been doing this? Okay.
It got nothing to do with the Switch too.
Yeah, let me shut up, man. They right. I said I felt so bad. I was like, man, I'll sit up here and fought hard talking about they trying to just cut into this Switch 2 hype, and they've been doing this. And then when K-Bum was like, you know what? So it was both. It was kind of both. It was like K-Bum bowed out quick. I said, I just shared my opinion. And then I looked at then Keith put that post up. Like, well, your opinion was wrong, sir. So you need to come back. So now, with that being said, there have been many times that I've been fighting, digging in, and I was right. And but y'all don't be wanting to give me my credits. But anyway, that's a whole nother neither here nor there.
You doing? Don't mess it up now. You're doing good now.
All right, so
You're doing good. Don't mess it up.
And Nia, you owe me. Yeah, you owe me. I should play that where you going off on me. I'm like, soon as I push play on the video, it's like, so you want that switch to? You want people to? I'm like, why would he cut it right there? But anyway, so supposedly rumored is, and we doing good, so we can give another 20 minutes and we get out of here.
Nice.
Rumor is Nintendo may host a direct next week or the week after. The question I have, we don't know. We believe it's kind of already pretty much confirmed that there is a direct coming, just don't know when. Question is, what do we want to see from Nintendo after the Switch launch? Because that's going to be a very informative and vital direct, and I think it's going to have a lot. So what, Keith, I'm going to throw it at you first, and I'm coming to you, K-Bomb. Keith, what would you want to see in that follow-up direct post-Switch 2 launch? What do you want to see? Third party and first party?
That is a really good question. I have not really thought about that. So, Metroid Prime 4 release date or just more information on that.
Right.
But we probably still won't get it because we got to get Donkey Kong first. So we'll probably get some more information on Donkey Kong. But what you asked me, what I wanted to see, more Metroid Prime 4.
Doing right. What do you think you will see? He said a price drop. DJ
might get a price increase.
Yeah. What you believe? Okay, let me reframe it. What you believe we will see, and then what you want to see. There you go.
All right. I believe we're going to see more Donkey Kong because that's the next big thing that they're going to put out. What I want to see is Metroid Prime 4. I want to get some more information on that. I would like to see more GameCube titles being announced. I know we talked about Wave Race Blue Storm. I don't think that was announced early on. And I want to see some more like Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that. Dang, yeah, right. I want to hear some information from Monolith Soft, whether they're gonna give us a patch for Xenoblade Chronicles X or new IP, whichever the case. But as far as what we believe we will see, just Donkey Kong. I'm not really sure after that. I'm really not sure what Nintendo has up their sleeve. But what I want to see are those titles. And as far as like third party, I know there's a rumor out talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. I would like for Nintendo to show that. That would be cool. I don't know. I'm gonna fall back and come back in because I really didn't have time to think about this.
Okay, all right. K-Bomb.
All right. What's the setup again?
Okay, Nintendo is pretty much confirmed, but it's still, we're gonna still call it a rumor. But it's pretty much been confirmed that a Nintendo Direct is coming either next week during the release day for the Switch 2 or the following week. A new Direct from Nintendo is coming. They June Direct, which they do pretty much every June. So the question is, what do you believe you will see? And and I know this might be may be a more challenge for you because you're not a Nintendo guy. What do you want to see?
So we still don't have a release date for what's that game?
Metro Prime.
For Prime, right?
No, we don't have a release date yet.
That's still missing. Okay, yeah. So that's one of them. A release date for Prime is definitely one of them. I am expecting to see. And Donkey Kong comes out in July. Correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, Donkey Kong come out in July. So definitely expect to see something like that to come out as well. To see more footage, because there's still more they can show about that. It's not like that game isn't. It's not washed yet. There's still plenty they can show for that. Um, what I want to see. I would love to see more. I would love to see. I don't think they're ready yet to see another first party game. I don't think we're at that point. To see another first party game from Nintendo on what's going to be on the Switch, and I also believe we're beyond the point of where we can actually um, where I'm looking for where we can see games built from the ground up for the Switch 2. I don't think we're at those points yet. Um, but I would love to see them produce something like that. Something that produced. I think still too early for that, but that'd be dope if they could. But I would like for them to showcase us some third party that maybe we're not that we don't know is coming yet. Some other third party that maybe is on the horizon. I think that'd be to be dope. GTA would be especially dope, but we also really doubt that that's going to happen. But I would love something a third party that hasn't been revealed yet that's coming in the works. I think that'd be dope.
Okay. So I agree with you, heart and soul. I doubt it would be next week. I don't think they would try to put a direct in at the same time of releasing the system, but this is what I believe going to take place. I believe we're going to get that release date for Metro Prime 4. They got to give us that. I think we will see more of DK Bonanza and then probably announce, like they did for Mario Kart World, a standalone direct for DK Bonanza. But I believe we finna see a lot of third parties, specifically Microsoft and the EAs and those that we haven't seen that was absent for the launch lineup. I think Nintendo is finna blow the lid off of how much third party support they have. And I think it was strategic not to because I think if they would have showed too much, it would have been overwhelming. And if they would have had too much at lunch, I think it would have gobbled into, I think they trying to spread it out to where teams or developers like CD Projekt Red can eat. Hogwarts can eat. Mario Kart definitely gonna get. So you're not oversaturated with third party, but I think we about to see just how much third party they have for the second half of 2025. So I think you're finna see a lot from Microsoft. I think you're finna see a lot like the NBAs and the Maddens and the those other third party titles that we.
Yeah, we haven't seen it played yet. We haven't seen how it looks on the system.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen now. I think they let Cyberpunk have its space. I think they let a few of the third parties have their space, but I think they finna take the lid off of this thing and let you see, and then they're going to space it out through the rest of this year to the top of next year. Because I think it's just that many third party titles that's coming to the Switch too. And I think they announced Mario. I think they announced because they could easily throw DK Bonanza to the holiday if they wanted to. And we know Metro Prime 4 is not holiday. And rumored is they supposed to have something for the holidays. But I'm kind of leery. Like, they got to have something for the holiday, but they do got Mario Kart World. It may sell right now, but it's also going to sell for Christmas too. So will they allow a third-party title to fill in that role. That's what I'm thinking. I think Nintendo may allow third-party to have at it, hold things up, and because they got to give them space. And if my theory is right, there's a lot of third-party coming, and I think Nintendo is trying to move out the way a little bit to let them have their moment.
Which I agree with. I agree with that approach.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. I'll let y'all come in on that and get y'all thoughts of that. They don't I know we saying, and Nintendo typically has that holiday title, but do you need a holiday title with the Mario Kart World?
It helps.
Yeah, I know it does, but do you?
It helps.
It helps, but
it's year one, so I'll say no because it's year one, and the hype of it just being in the system. I don't know if it's my turn to talk. I'm sorry. The hype of it just being available is enough to carry it through the first holiday season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hype but here's what Nintendo is going to enjoy. They don't have to have that first party holiday game because third party will support it for them.
With what game or games?
Well, whatever. Call of Duty, Madden. We're not getting into Assassin's Creed, but it would have been Assassin's Creed. It would have been like whatever they drop as far as third party in the holiday season. The Switch 2 is going to play it too.
Let me jump in here. Heart and Soul says there's no way Nintendo don't have a holiday title. Wait, let's look at this. This is not Wii U. Wii U, they didn't have nothing. They have no titles. Look at what we already know is coming. We got Mario Kart World. We got Donkey Kong Bonanza in July. And we're yet to announce the release.
That new Ninja Gaiden. Oh yeah, sorry.
We are yet to announce the new the release date for Metro Prime 4. So that's 3 decent, 1 killer app, then another potential big seller, and then yes, we know Metro Prime 4 is it should be bigger, but it still haven't broke out, but it's still it might be a big title. Those are 3 titles. I can see them coming with something else, maybe like a Pokemon or something like that. That would be a killer app as well. But do they need a Mario for the holiday? Do they need not with Mario Kart? Do we need Mario 3D game? I don't think so. I don't think we do. I think Nintendo, if they play their cards right, and if they have the third party lined out and spread out through the year, Nintendo really doesn't need to do anything themselves this holiday because they already have the killer app that is Mario Kart World.
Yeah, I would agree that they don't need a Mario, 3D Mario or 2D Mario.
I'm talking about a
They
big
don't
game.
need
I'm
anything.
talking about a big game. They can have other games, not a huge game. But go ahead, Keith. My bad.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they need that either. Especially with what's been announced. You got Kart, you got Donkey Kong Bonanza, which even though it's not doing it for me, it still has that visual that you would want from a Mario game and that freedom and of the gameplay. I can understand that it's not going to be for me, but I understand that like for other people, it's going to be that game. So many people are excited about Donkey Kong. All you gotta do is go on the internet, and we know that Prime is coming out this year. Mm-hmm. Just kind of going back to your original question, I would also like to see more surprises, like more upgrades and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I think like a Splatoon upgrade or a a Pikmin upgrade. Just I would like to see more of these Switch titles being upgraded either for free or an additional $10. I think to me, because if you think about the original Switch, what did it do? It used Wii U games to catapult itself, right? So the Switch 2 can use Switch games to catapult itself. You ain't got to do too much. Just make them better, make them perform better because they weren't bad games. They were just on a system that wasn't able to run them as well. But now you can run them the way you want to run them. And I think more of that would help with the third parties, like y'all said, the Call of Duties, the Maddens, and things of that nature. So the 3 main titles that they've announced, they could ride with that. But just keep.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought. My bad.
No, I'm just saying they could ride with that and be satisfied with that as long as they're still giving us some type of surprise. They don't have to give us a brand new game. They could honestly wait until the next year and just to see gather the temperature of how people are feeling about the Switch from June into December. You know what I mean? Like, are they really rocking with it? Now let's pull out the bigger guns, even though Mario Kart is a juggernaut in sales.
Yeah. I don't get it twisted. I'm reading Heart and Soul. I'm not saying they won't. So I'm saying the point I'm making is will they don't have to. Nintendo most likely will have something. If I was to bank on it, if I was to bet on it, I would say they will. Because of just history, right? But looking at just my theory, if Nintendo has the amount of third-party games that they have, they got it for the third party to stay on. They got to let the third party eat, and they got to give the third party space to have a lane to be successful. That's why I don't think we got Metroid Prime 4. I think they moved that to allow Cyberpunk to eat. I really do. That may be crazy, but I think Metroid Prime 4 could have easily been a launch title. We all thought it would be. It made sense for it to, but if you're trying to let it,
we got that title so many years ago,
right? So I'm like, for them to move it out, suggests to me they trying to, we got Mario Kart to get those Nintendo enthusiasts, us in. We need that Nintendo game to get us on board. You couldn't just come with third party. That's not gonna do it. You need that Nintendo game when you got it, Mario Kart World. And then, strangely, I'm kind of puzzled with Donkey Kong Bonanza being July. It says one or two things. Either they trying to let Mario Kart have its space from a first-party position, or Bonanza may not be the title we think it is.
You think it is.
Huh?
I said the title you think it is. I'm playing.
No, I'm just saying it may not be. It may not be it may not be as big, and because to me, why would you put a game like that in July? Like that placement is, or is it just, hey, we want to give Mario Kart time, third party time. Hey, now y'all got an opportunity to buy this the following month. Hey, trying to spread this stuff out. It could be that too. Because these games are not cheap. And I think they got a lot. And it's going to be hard if you got 3 Microsoft titles. Gears and something else, and then you got Call of Duty. And that's going to be a lot of money. And something's not going to get bought. So I think they got to be strategic in their placement, filling in those gaps. Because I still think we're going to get like the Bayonetta 3 Switch edition. I think all that stuff coming. But you got to be strategic. That's probably going to come somewhere in the middle of the top of the year. Maybe 2026 in February, March, you get those type. Nintendo has, it is the middle of the year. That's a lot of games. That's 3 first-party titles that we haven't played yet. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime. That's half the year. We already got those 3. That's a lot from Nintendo. You don't technically need to put much more first-party out. Those are 3 decent titles out there, especially with Mario Kart World. So I'm like, do they have to come with something in the wintertime, or could they let third-party maybe something big from third party be there that shocks everybody that game is there, like a Red Dead Redemption 2 or dare I say it, I believe it's coming, Ninja Gaiden 4 from Microsoft. Like that would carry them over. And a Call of Duty. And you still got Mario Kart. And you got a date for Metro Prime 4. And you got DK Bonanza still there. That's a lot even for the holiday season. You can bundle DK Bonanza over Mario Kart at that point. It's a lot of things they can do that don't require them to put another big Nintendo title out there this year. Because like you said, we still got Pokemon. We still got other titles. Do we need another big title from them? So I think that the Direct is really going to show a lot of third-party support. So that's what I think. I'm not saying it's the normal. I'm agreeing with y'all. I'm just saying it's a theory. Do they have to? Not that they will. Don't take my have to that they want. I'm saying they don't have to. And I'm wondering, like I said, it's really that the third party is not carrying the holiday. You got Mario Kart World.
True.
Breath of the Wild still sold, real quick, Keith. Breath of the Wild still sold Christmas holiday season. Yeah, but Mario Kart Odyssey was there, though. Go ahead, Keith. My bad.
No, what I was going to say was, what was I going to say? Oh, Dustbuds. We probably get some more information about Dustbuds. Like, I want to see more about that game because I know those Soul fans, they probably want to see more. And whatever they announce, that the information alone, depending on if it's good or bad, can sell a Switch too because they love those titles, and that's an exclusive game from Souls. What is it? What's the people?
Eversoft.
Is it Eversoft? Yeah,
I think it's.
But yeah, that's an exclusive game from them, and just the announcement, the information, just more information about the game in and of itself can sell a Switch too. That could push people to buy these other games. Oh, I got to go back and get Mario Kart now that I'm finna get this. Like I already knew I wanted it, but now you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So just that information alone is strong because they love those titles.
Right. And one more thought to consider. Now, again, there's no right on my end. It's just theorizing. FromSoft, that's what it is. FromSoft, not Eversoft. Y'all gotta remember that the Switch 1 was coming off the Wii U. They had to flood the gates to entice us to come and to stay with them. So they had to come out the gates with just a whole bunch of killer apps. They had to come with Breath of the Wild. They had, and that was a cross-gen. Then you got Mario 3D World, Mario Odyssey, which all was probably supposed to be Wii U titles. So then you got Switch, you got ARMS. I'm looking at Heart and Soul. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Smash, all in the first year. But those are all Wii U games. So with the Switch 2, you coming off of 150 million system moves in the highest anticipation. The Switch 2 is almost selling itself just off of the hype. It's in a different situation. Nintendo can, if they want to, and it might not be the case, and I doubt it, but they can fall back if third party shows up in a major way, and it may make sense to fall back and let them and give Nintendo opportunity to really come in and knock things out 2026 and let third party eat a little bit and then come back in 2026 and then blow all our heads off of Mario Kart 3D and whatever else they got. But Mario 3D will move systems in the holiday. I don't believe we're going to see Mario Kart. I don't think we're going to see Mario this year at all. We might see the game, but it's not coming out this year. It won't be Mario. So, at least not in my opinion. I don't think we're going to see Mario, anything Mario. If we would see it, we would have been unseen it in the trailers already. Because that would have helped sell the Switch too. Just like they did with the original Switch. So you saw Mario day one, even though it came in the holiday, you saw Mario day one running around. I don't think we're going to see Mario this year outside of Mario Kart. So
I agree.
I agree with that. I don't know what else they can bring. Real quick, Keith, can you think of anything that got Metroid? They not bringing a well, the rumor is
they say Arms 2 is coming. Ain't that what they said?
Possibly, but the rumor is now this may work. This may work. I forgot about this. Rumor is there is another game that secretly hasn't been revealed yet, and it's supposed to be a remake of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh Lord,
that's the rumor. Now
I believe it when I see it.
Me too, but that would make sense if it is. That would make a lot of sense. And that'll be crazy for the holiday season because they will be there day one. Anyway, but I'm saying Nintendo may be able to fall back. Last thing and we out of here. Summer Game Fest. I don't know if y'all saw this.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me add a game. Let me add one game.
Okay.
Star Fox Zero. All right, go ahead.
Hey, if they get the controls right, I do Star Fox Zero. But
Me too.
The controls got to be right. Let me go back. I had this pulled up. Okay, so as y'all know, is the Summer Game Fest? When is it? Next week?
Now. Oh no, sorry. Not the Sony one, the Summer Game Fest. I'm not sure. Let me look it up. I'm not sure.
I think it's the week after the Switch.
Is it the week after or the week of?
I think it's the week after.
Y'all let me know in the comments section.
June 6th is when it starts.
It's the week of.
Oh,
that Friday.
It's the week of, yeah.
Yeah, Friday, June 6th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Well, they announced they got all the pictures of all the people and the partners that's there. And you see down here, 1047, 2K, 505 games. You see, I'm not reading a Capcom. I can't see all these because I got it shrunk. Embark, Epic, Frontier, Funcom. You see a lot of people, but when you get over here, you see Switch 2, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Square Enix. Yeah, I think we finna see a lot of third party. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Magic the Gathering? Hold up. Magic the Gathering? Are they coming out with a game?
It's so small, man. I can't see MetaQuest.
Magic the Gathering. Hold on. I'm trying to think. What would Magic the Gathering come out with? I hope it's just ain't mobile. I hope they actually coming out with something on the console.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for that.
Anyway. Right, so they are in the Summer Game Fest. That's what I'm saying. I personally believe we about to see a whole lot of third party. Like in amounts, games in qualities, like we just getting the start. And if it's coming like that, they need space. If Nintendo wants them to stay there, they gotta sell. That we said that.
They have to sell. If not, third party ain't gonna mess with it.
Right. They can't just come. They gotta make money. They gotta sell. And if they're gonna put the time in, porting it over and making it a great quality, some of these games are made their money. So they may be cool, but if you want the day and dates, if you want the Ninja Gaiden 4s, if you want those games gotta sell. And if for those games to sell, you gotta move stuff out the way. So
man, you sound like 2018 K-Bomb. Look at you.
So anyway, we'll see. I'm curious. I believe we do get that direct, not next week, but the following week. I believe we're going to get more DK. I think we're going to get Metroid Prime release date. And I think we're going to get a lot of more third party and surprise reveals. Like, whoa, that's coming. I think Nintendo has set this thing up very, very well. They're gonna be. It's gonna be well fed. We're gonna have a lot of money to spend. We're gonna have a lot of choices, and that's why I'm saying they gotta spread this stuff out right in order for people to eat. Because you got a lot of older games that's coming that's already elsewhere that you need opportunity for it to have life on the system. Then you got new games coming as well. If all this stuff coming to Switch, that's a lot of stuff. And you can make a great game shovelware just because it released with so much other stuff released. So it gotta be. Here's my wife, y'all. She's bringing me food. Say hey. Say hey to the people. Hey to the people. Are we doing anything on the 5th case?
Oh, don't pull us in here.
She ain't answering the question.
Don't get embarrassed live. Good.
So
Keep
anyway,
walking.
We're at the end of this podcast because I'm finna eat my food. So any other thoughts?
I have something else that I was not aware of. And this changes things. We'll see. Maybe we'll get more information at the Summer Game Fest. But one of my darling games that I played last year, and definitely one of the best games I played all of last year, the sequel to it is a timed exclusive on PC and Switch.
What's that?
I did not know that.
Oh, he talking about? I'm gonna let him talk. I know you.
No, what you think it is? What you think it is?
Hades 2.
Hades 2. I did not know that, sir.
Yeah,
it is a time exclusive.
I didn't know that either.
Yep.
Depending on how, I've been waiting to play this game for a while. I know it's early access, but I don't game on my PC like that. Right? I don't really game on my PC like that. So I've been waiting for it to come on console so I can play it. But if it comes out on the Switch, depending on how long that time exclusive is, I might buy it on the Switch. The Switch 2.
Is that coming day one?
Launch window. It's coming whenever they drop the 1.0 on the PC patch. It's going to come to the Switch. So I don't think it's going to be a physical copy of that game. It's going to be digital. Maybe they have the little disc thing or whatever, key card, whatever. But that changes things for me. That may be another game I buy on the Switch too. I absolutely love Hades, and that's something I can see myself playing on like a plane ride. So I think that's a dope game. So depending on how long that delay is between the PlayStation and the Switch 2, I may buy that on the Switch too.
Nintendo hasn't been pushing that because that's my first time hearing that.
It was in the reveal, the Switch 2 reveal. It was one of those games that was there. I just didn't know that it was a time exclusive though.
That's what I'm part.
That's
the part I'm talking about.
Okay.
Time exclusive.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's also coming to the Switch for those out there who just want to stay, back there.
Stay back.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was on the Switch. I didn't know it was time.
No. Hades is on the Switch. Hades 2 is not out yet.
Okay. I think I got Hades.
The original Hades.
I think I got Hades on the PlayStation 5. Okay, anything else?
Oh, I see how you I said because I said it's coming to the Switch 2. I guess I got to say
Switch OG.
1.
Switch OG. Yeah.
Anything else? Are we done? We drove
I'm good
out longer than I thought we would.
That's my last piece.
Anyway, that was the cast for tonight. One more week, people. Next week we will have the Switch. This is the last podcast before the Switch will be This is BSE. Before Switch, BS2E.
Oh, please don't.
Before
Please,
Switch 2 enter.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all don't know what
Lord have
BCE
mercy.
before Christ entered. BS2E before Switch 2 entered. This
Please
is the BS2E. Next week it'll be. Let me stop. I'm getting tongue-tied.
Thank you, sir. Thank
sign
you.
out. Go ahead, K-Ball. Sign out, bro.
Enjoy the chat. That was today was a good day. I enjoyed it. It was great topics, great conversation. Next week is going to be dope. Comic book crunch, man. Stay in the comments in the comment section, man. You be killing me. I be bugging up, bro. You be out there tripping though. Please, comic book crunch. Put away the ski mask. Do not take out those black Air Force Ones. Stay in the house unless you got money to buy the system. Please don't rob nobody for that Switch 2. But I do hope you get one legally. My ad. But yeah, I enjoyed the podcast. Look forward to next week.
Keep going.
Oh, Nia didn't sit here and correct my grammar.
Ooh.
I said switch too. She said switch also. Funny enough, I like it. Yeah, man. 1 week before we play Switch 2, and we can give our take. You know, all these other content creators are giving their take. Now it's time for the real folks who really about that life can give you the real.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So,
it's time for these
What's up?
fanboys.
oh yeah. 'Cause I'm just such a crazy fanboy for some reason. Because I like, I have a preference for things. That's crazy.
Ooh, this is crazy.
I like eating food. I'm a fanboy. Let me quit. But anyways, man, it was good catching up with everybody. We may, like I said, we may or may not be here next week, but if we are here, man, I can't wait to hear everybody's experience. But yeah, cheers to gaming. Gaming is good.
All right. K-Bum, how does it feel to be called a Nintendo fanboy?
He said 2. He didn't say 3. He said two Nintendo fanboys. That's y'all 2. One me.
You want to talk about this?
No, he wasn't talking about me.
No. Okay. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for tuning in on tonight. All you guys in the comment section keeping it lit. Next week, man, like I said, hopefully, if all things go like I think, we will be here. I can't make no promises, but I'm going to talk to Miss Level tonight, and we're going to see if we want to celebrate on that Saturday or that Thursday. If we celebrate on Saturday, we will be here. I will let y'all know in the comments, in the chat, and but yeah, it's not too much longer, folks. Switch 2 will be in my hand, and I will be in heaven. Not spiritually, but euphorically.
Wait a minute. I'm putting my shoes on. Is it lightning?
Euphorically, I'll be in heaven.
Wow.
But anyway, this was the Live and Level Gamer Podcast. Till next time, this is your boy Level, K-Bum 20. Keep Norris signing out. Y'all be safe. Island Steve, slap yourself for throwing up so late. He said, I got 2 switches coming next week. Anyway, see y'all next week. Deuces!
We got smashed, bro.
3,